Who do you think is the fakest celebrity? Most stars are known for their lovable, charismatic personalities. Sometimes it's their whole brand and the reason they even have a fan base. But what happens when this turns out to be fake? We all know that so much of Hollywood is all smoke and mirrors, although we still expect celebrities to be the same people when the cameras turn off. Unfortunately, that's not the case with the names on this list. So in this video, we're counting down the top 10 celebrities called out for having fake personalities. Number 10, Mindy Kaling. A video of the actress has resurfaced online recently, which has a lot of people upset. It comes from her appearance on the Conan show in 2016, where she joked about inappropriately touching her co-star Lea Pace. The disturbing confession comes when Conan asks her if the power that comes along with having a show named after you has ever got into her head. He was referring to her comedy TV series The Mindy Project, which was based on her own life. After admitting that she did let the temptations of misusing her power get to her, she told the audience the story of how she kissed her co-star Lea Pace without his consent while they were filming an intimate scene. She said, "I improvised just kissing him in the scene, which was not in the script. He was just looming above me and he asked me a question. I was not listening to him at all because who cares what he was saying." She said that he then reacted with an uncomfortable and equally shocked face. What she did wasn't in the script, and it wasn't even talked about beforehand. Conan joked that since she got away with it once, it would be happening a lot more now. Then Mindy jokingly crossed her fingers as if she was wishing it would. Number 9, Jared Leto. The actor caught some heat when TMZ leaked a video of him and his band 30 Seconds to Mars listening to Taylor Swift's 1989 album and saying how they really felt about her. Jared was caught saying, "F her, I don't give an F about her. It's whatever works best for us." Taylor's fans were obviously not too happy with what was said, and Jared received some pretty intense backlash from that recording. So much so that he eventually was forced to issue a formal apology, saying, "The truth is, I think Taylor Swift is amazing and an incredible example of what's possible. If I hurt her or her fans, my sincerest apologies." The whole thing was pretty awkward. Apart from that, Jared's also been called out on Twitter by other celebrities. In 2018, Dylan Sprouse shocked the internet when he tweeted, "Yo, Jared Leto, now that you've slid into the DMs of every female model aged 18 to 25, what do you say your success rate is?" As you would have predicted, the tweet totally blew up and many people were happy that he was finally getting called out. In response, director James Gunn tweeted, "He starts at 18 on the internet?" Well, it's unclear what prompted Dylan's message. A lot of people did not like the fact that Jared never actually addressed those allegations. Number 8, Lizzo. A TikTok user by the name of Taryn Hart made a video explaining the moment that she had a disappointing run-in with the singer. Story goes that she and her mother were very excited when they won tickets to meet and greet Lizzo, as well as tickets to go to her concert in Dallas. After they queued for 3.5 hours, Taryn said that when she finally got to meet her idol, it was not the experience that she expected. Right away, she walked in and complimented Lizzo, saying, "OMG, you're so beautiful and you're even prettier in person." But instead of responding or even saying thank you, apparently she just nodded her head in silence. Then her mother said, "I love your music and I love listening to it on the radio." And Lizzo's response was, you guessed it, more silent nodding. Taryn said, "The woman did not say anything. She didn't speak. Right after she nodded, she turned and smiled for the picture. After waiting 3.5 hours, that was all we got. I didn't even hear what Lizzo actually sounds like." Her video left fans divided, as some people claim that she might have been exhausted and not necessarily trying to be rude, while others were not so understanding. Number 7, Lea Michele. The actress starred as Rachel Berry on the hit TV series Glee from 2009 to 2015, but it was only after the show ended that her real on-set behavior was exposed. The controversial new documentary The Price of Glee features some bombshell revelations about Lea. Recently, the assistant to the executive director, Garrett Greer, described her as a narcissist and claimed that there was a conflict whenever she felt her character wasn't getting enough attention. Debius Snell, a fellow Glee actor, also came out with his own horror story. He claimed that she banned him from sitting with the main cast during their lunch break because she didn't think that he belonged. He said, "I was there maybe 10 minutes and then I got pulled off by someone on set." This person allegedly told him that someone specifically at the table didn't want him sitting there because they said that he didn't belong with the rest of the group. Debius asked the crew member if Lea was the culprit, and he says that they made a wincing face and then nodded. He went on to say, like, "Wow, I really just got pulled off because of my status on the show. I've never experienced anything like that, even in a high school setting. Number 6. Paris Hilton. When The Simple Life debuted in 2003, the socialite portrayed the ditzy blonde rich girl alongside Nicole Richie. But it was only with the release of the 2020 documentary This Is Paris that fans started to realize the truth. The series revealed that she was actually a genius. Not only has she been putting on a baby voice for most of her career, but when it comes to business, she's always been very intelligent. Paris spoke to InStyle and said, "I'm a lot smarter than I pretend to be. The world got introduced to me with The Simple Life, with this kind of ditzy blonde airhead character, but that's never been who I've been." The movie insisted that Paris was a spoiled brat who claimed to have never even heard of Walmart, but none of that was real. She said, like, obviously I know what Walmart is. It was all about entertainment. Anything that I was doing, I was always planning in a way. I wanted to entertain the audience. Turns out the dumb blonde act really paid off because Paris gets 6-figure paychecks for public appearances. She's also launched 19 product lines and basically created a new genre of celebrity. Those people that are famous just for being famous. Number 5. Jennifer Lawrence. There's a lot of reasons why people now view the actress's personality as fake, but that wasn't always the case. One social media user summed it up pretty well when they tweeted, "The way society turned on Jennifer Lawrence needs to be studied. She was the it girl of my formative years." But then as quickly as she rose to success, everyone was like, wait, she's actually fake and annoying. This concept that Jennifer was pretending to be awkward really gained a lot of popularity in 2013 when she won her first ever Oscar for Silver Linings Playbook. She was walking up to accept her award and she dramatically fell on the stairs. Although she did receive a standing ovation from the audience after her fall, and she seemed emotional about winning, she was still sensitive about the trip, and apparently it didn't help that news anchor Anderson Cooper made a dig at her days later. She said, "I saw him on CNN 3 days later saying, well, she obviously faked the fall, and it was so devastating because it was this horrific humiliation to me. I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to give a speech like that again. So it didn't feel good for me not to have a speech." Number 4. Trisha Paytas. The 34-year-old YouTuber is best known for her videos where she eats and cries on her kitchen floor. She's been uploading videos on the internet since 2005, and you may recognize her from reality TV shows as well. Many people have asked, how did she become so popular in the first place? Because as we know, breaking the YouTube glass ceiling is a lot of hard work, and Trisha was one of the first creators to do it. She realized that the only pathway to internet fame was to be so outrageous, and so she built an empire off of being a living meme. While many people may underestimate her as simply a dumb blonde, she's actually an expert in the art of trolling, acting, and shocking viewers. Much of her fame came from simple videos where she puts on a persona and plays dumb for the camera, like the time Trisha made a music video professing her love for O.J. Simpson, insisting that she didn't know who he was, but she saw that he was released from jail and found him attractive. Not to mention the time in 2017 when she posted a video claiming that there was a vampire hiding in her house trying to steal her used tampons. As a result, her views skyrocketed, and she even went on to become the first YouTuber on Celebrity Big Brother UK. Number 3. Jennifer Lopez. The singer was called out on TikTok by a former Hollywood stylist named Tamaran, who's worked with several major celebrities from 2008 to 2017. She made a viral video speaking about her less than pleasant experience working with J-Lo. She said that people who work for the singer aren't even allowed to look at her, and there's a reason why she can't hold down a costumer or a seamstress. This lines up pretty well with all the reports of the singer's unpleasant behavior. Apparently she tries to avoid eye contact with anyone in the service industry and makes illogical demands. According to a flight attendant for United Airlines, she actually flat out ignores staff members and doesn't even directly respond to them. The employee told Star magazine, "I just said, what can I get you to drink?" Jennifer refused to even acknowledge me. She turned her head away and told her personal assistant, "Please tell him I'd like a Diet Coke." She wouldn't even look at me. It was sad. She seems so sweet in her movies. So it's likely that she's different in real life. Number 2. Ned Fulmer. The internet went crazy when a video started circulating on social media of Ned Fulmer from the Try Guys kissing his employee Alex Herring at a New York City bar. Now Alex is one of the most well-known employees of the company, and over the years she's been featured in many videos. So not only was Ned cheating on his wife there, but Alex was also engaged to her fiance Will Thayer at the time, and the couple had been together for 11 years. So the scandal was really insane. Fans were beyond shocked that certified wife guy Ned was even capable of cheating on his beautiful wife Ariel Fulmer. He was known as a super devoted husband who loved to gush over his wife in almost every video, so he really betrayed the audience as well as his own family. As a result, he was swiftly fired from the Try Guys, and he had to put out a statement owning up to the affair, where he took to his own Instagram account confirming that yes, he had cheated on his wife. Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions might have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children. That's where I'm going to focus my attention. And coming in at number 1, Mike Myers. The actor's name is synonymous with the hilarious and charismatic character Austin Powers. However, he's reportedly completely different in real life, especially on set. There have been numerous reports suggesting that he is a nightmare to work with some people even claiming that he's a control freak and very grumpy. It has recently come to light that the actor makes tons of demands of his assistants. In fact, Myers reportedly made life a daily nightmare for the cast and crew of one of his biggest films. According to Amy Hill, who was his co-star in The Cat in the Hat, she said that it was a horrible, nightmarish experience. Hill claimed that he selfishly kept everyone waiting for hours, overruled the director, and even had someone standing by just holding his personal chocolates in a dish. Quote, "It was so weird. It was just the worst. I was miserable." Another story involves a fan that offered to buy the actor a drink. After telling Myers how much he enjoyed his work, he allegedly just looked at him and said, "I can afford my own drink," cursed at him and said, "Save your money for my next movie." So it seems like he might not be one of the celebrities that you want to approach in public. Well, that's everyone that we have on the list for today. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.